right, 6:45, timing is everything. And so a lot of this rain is going to fall overnight, right?
Yep.
And
it's not going to fall on the weekend. That's the key.
Our one last chance for a good summer holiday weekend.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say it's going to be like great this weekend, but it will be average to good.
We'll take good. We'll take good.
You know, I'm not really selling it that well, but
It's
I kind of can't make too many promises on it.
No, and you shouldn't oversell because then people get upset. So.
Right. I mean, there will be some sun out there, but it's going to be coolish with 70s and even a few scattered showers, especially on Monday. We'll get to the details in a second. Here are your morning temperatures. A little chilly on this September 1st morning. We're in the 50s for the most part. Bar Harbor, Bangor, Lewiston, Wiscasset, Freiburg. Portland's at 60, so is Augusta and Waterville. Chilly spots are up in the western Maine mountains where the air is very dry, and it's pretty dry everywhere. It's in the comfortable levels of humidity. We've got 55-degree or so dew points. And I don't see them rising that much, even though there's a tropical system heading our way. Usually, you know, the humidity goes sky high and it feels like we're in the Key West, Florida area, but this low, the center of it, the remnants of Ida, are actually going to stay south of us. That locks in a northeast wind and keeps the temps on the cool side. We're only going to see 60s tomorrow and most likely on Friday as well. So those are chillier raindrops than what we're used to. Should be a beautiful morning. The sun is up now. A lot of us are seeing it. Still a bit of a chill. Midday, the clouds begin to increase. Sun fades away. Wouldn't be shocked if there's some halos up there. These will be thin, high clouds, so you get that with halos. The ice crystals refract the light and get you those rainbows around the sun. Afternoon overcast, evening the same, but it will be dry. If you want to mow the lawn before the heavy rains come in so that the lawn looks good for the weekend, you can do that this evening when you get home from work. I don't expect any rain until after dark. High temperature in Bangor, 75, Augusta the same, Lewiston and Portland, 76. Cooler 72 or so up in the mountains, and the mid-coast does okay as well. Same with down east, will be about 73 or 4. Let's pick up the story right after dark, about 8 o'clock, and there are the first showers arriving in southern Maine. Won't be too heavy until around midnight or after. That's when the bands begin to pivot northbound out from the center and up through the coastal plain. And look at this, tomorrow morning 5 a.m. I mean, tomorrow morning's commute does not look fun at all. There will be hydroplaning, some temporary street and drainage issues with the heavy downpours as well. By 9 a.m., the steadier rain and the heaviest stuff is moving and shifting east. By midday, it's tapering off, and I actually expect a little sun tomorrow afternoon now. Won't be that warm, highs in the 60s, but at least we'll get some of that. Rainfall amounts, especially along the coastline, look very impressive, like an inch plus and perhaps up to 3 inches down to the south. That's where we have the flood watches up. Notice though, sadly, as Ryan just mentioned, where we're in a drought problem, we're not going to get much, if any, rain. Places like Kingfield and Rangeley and Eustis and Jackman, we're going to struggle here again. But there's your flood watch up from the Weather Service. These may expand up the coastline too. Drainage issues, basement issues. Rivers and streams likely okay, but they'll be rising and we'll need to monitor those as well. Gale watches for the storm, but today is fine. Seas 2 to 3 and winds light, mostly out of the west. 7-day forecast, partly sunny today. Brightest part of the day is this morning. Highs in the 70s. Steady, heavy rain tonight. We get drenched through tomorrow morning and then a little sun in the afternoon. 60s. Friday, better with some clearing, high closer to 70. Weekend, it's solid. It's a 6 out of 10. Saturday's the pick, mostly sunny in the mid-70s, and we'll probably have some showers on Labor Day itself, but it's not a washout. And it'll be a little warmer too, and a little more humid, a little more summer-like and not autumn-like, which we'll kind of experience these next few days.
Okay. There are some people who say that sounds like the perfect weekend.
I know,
so,
you're right.
You know, you can't please them all the time, but some
Yes.
people are going to be happy about
There
that.
will be a few out there.
And the rest of us are going to be okay with
We're going to be fine.
Yeah.
We'll get through.
All right, very good.